Okay, here we go. Is this recording? We'll see. Hi, Cookie. I decided to make you a video on how to do your own blowout and use the curling iron the way I do it. So, I dry my hair most of the way. It's still a little damp and just blowing out with a blow dryer, nothing fancy. Then I take a clip and cut my hair in half. Stick this part up here. And then what I use is one of these roller brushes. This one is from Conair. Conair makes a bunch of good ones. This is the Infinity Eye Pro. This one, I like the ones that have a brush end, but Conair also makes one that has like a plastic end. I like all the ones that they make. I got this one because it actually spins around. I'll show you that. But I don't use the spin around feature that often. So what I do is you just grab a piece about a couple inches thick, not more than that. And then you hold for a count of 3, 1, 2, 3, let it go, wrap it around again, 1, 2, 3, let it go, wrap it around again, 1, 2, 3 or 4 times, and then the dismount, kind of like twist it, and it makes a nice little curl at the bottom. So then you just take your next piece, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a little twisty after. And go all the way around your head. Then when you get to the top, keep a hold of this whole mess here. Pull out your 2-inch chunk. Wrap the rest back up. And then just repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Same thing. Little twist out. Then unclip. Hold it. Grab your next. Use your thumb and just pull out the next chunk. Wrap it up, grab the chunk, because you're going to repeat the same thing with the curling iron. And like I said, this one spins if you press the thing, but it kind of freaks me out, so I don't really use it, so you don't need to get this one. Although I like the brush of it, and I feel like, I'm twisting off, I feel like there's a little less heat, or that the hair is a little further from the heat with this one than the plastic ones. So there's less like damage to the hair. Oh, that's the other thing. I use a heat protection spray. You get that from a beauty supply store. This one is Silk Elements, but any heat protection spray, a couple of spritzes, get that through your hair. And then I also use oil, but your hair is kind of fine, so you want to watch the oil. My hair is really thick and really dry, so I use whatchamacallit, the Moroccan oil, a little bit of that, but you may not need that. But I still would use a little bit of a heat protection spray because it's better for your hair. So if I had gone let's pretend I went all the way around and did all the hair like that. Now we're gonna move on to the curling iron, and but you know, it comes out when the blowout comes like this, and you're ready to go. It's pretty good. So same thing, cut the hair in half, wrap this up, clip this out of your way. For curling iron, I use, it's the same thing, Conair Infinity Pro, the 1-inch. And I use it hot. I put it all the way to the second to the last heat setting. I don't know why I don't go to the last one. I just do the second to the last one, 360 degrees, because it needs to be hot. Then same thing, you're gonna take, about that much, so about 2 inches. And then one of the secrets is the end has to stay up, right? So we want that up, out to the end, turn it in. And then from the time it gets here, I count for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Depending on how thin your hair is, you may not need it that long. And then the dismount. So you kind of gently squeeze this while you release down this way. and it makes one of those, right? And then what you do is you give it a little spritz. Just a quick, that's it. Just a quick spritz with a spray. This is Bedhead. I also love Davines number 7. I don't know if you can get this anymore though, which is a bummer because it smells really good. But I think they didn't make it. They stopped making it. So then same thing. Take the next piece, not too big, right? So not more than like an inch or so. And then the top up, pull it out to the end, roll it in, roll, roll, roll with the curling iron vertical. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the dismount. So I'm lightly press while I'm slowly pulling this down so that it stays in like this funnel curl thing. And then we do a, sometimes I don't do it right away. I go ahead and I do the whole bottom part here. So now we start getting into a little bit of Helen Keller land, but I'm looking in the mirror so I can see, you know, get down to the bottom, roll it up. Again, I'm vertical, top of the curling iron. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press, press, press. So I'm slowly like releasing. I've got my little tendril. Now on the back. Again, I can see in the mirror in front of me. Down to the bottom. Rolling it up. Vertical. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press, press, press. So the pressing, I'm like, you know, releasing it. And then I get my little tendril. And I'm gonna do a quick spritz back here. Next piece, thing up. Two, 3, 4, 5. How you doing? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. And you want to try to get as close to the end of the hair as possible. You don't want to have like it'll get a funny bend in it if you don't get it all the way. Get as close as you can to the bottom. Up. Okay. And a little wait. And then same thing with the top. So I release this all into my hands, right? And then separate like an inch. And then put it back up in there. Where'd my curling iron go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Up. Do, 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 do. 2, 3, 4. My nose is running. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Little tendrils. Next piece. So you get the idea. And that's, you know, that's really that's kind of it. It's all about the dismount. The leaving it in this tendril format, right? And then the little bit of spray, it kind of gets to set while it is, while it's sitting here, you leave it in this tendril format, and then you can leave it for a while, and then just before you leave, just kind of run your press. Just before you leave the house, you run your fingers through it. I'll show you. Then when I get over to this side, that's kind of a big piece, but that's okay. So again, just making sure the top of the curling iron is facing up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press and pull. And that might take you a little practice to get good at that, but you'll get good at it. And keeping this up. You could roll it the other way too, but I like to roll it out all Farrah Fawcett style. Press. Gently pulling it down, opening it up. Great. Let's do a little spritzy. Almost done with our TV hair. And you can, leave this a little tenderly if you want that look too. You can, you see that a lot too. So you don't have to, I tend to more often than not make it look more traditionally curly, but you can just kind of leave it a little tenderly too, which is kind of fun. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press. Great. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Up. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press. Fabulous. Where'd my hairspray go? There it is. Okay, so then I would probably let this sit like this for a few minutes, finish doing my makeup, even get dressed. And then from there, let's see, I'll turn around for you. I don't know how good the light is in here. But so I've got tenderly hair all the way across, and then you can just flip it out and you're done. There it is. Like a pro.